Oh shit, I just spilled that all over, but that's all right. So, hey everybody, I haven't done this in a long time. So, I just wanted to touch base on what's going on with the channel. We're pumping out more content and I figured I'd reach out to you guys just to talk about what exactly is going on with AEW. I thought to myself, there's a pay-per-view going on and these don't happen too often for AEW, which is nice. It's an old school feel from what WWE had when they were kind of doing the big 4. I still will call them that. All right. But then I'm thinking about what is on the show? What's the concept of the show this time around? Okay. And what's the big matches that we could look into? So I figured out like I haven't really heard anything. We know of one thing in particular, but then I wanted to go take a look at what exactly we're going to be watching. Or if you're paying for the event, what are you going to watch? All right. And I like the fact that they still call it a pay per view. I don't think Tony's dumb enough to actually start calling it a different type of live event. Anyway, long story short, I went to go look at the actual card and I typed in AEW pay per view or AEW Revolution card. Not one thing from AEW came up. Okay. What I mean by that is their website doesn't even show me exactly what they could actually have there. There is no match that they're showing. It's just ridiculous to me. I don't understand how they're actually uh, advertising something and they don't even send you to the fucking website. I have CNET here. I have new gimmick match for AEW Revolution wrestling headlines. We don't need another gimmick, okay? Bleacher Report tells me the cards and their picks. I don't care, Bleacher Report. You guys are just very biased and just everything is great to you guys, all right? Sports Kita, Fightful, all these guys, all these so-called journalists and what their takes are. How about get me to the AEW site and let me know what the matches are and if anything is worth buying. I'm going to rip through this card, okay? Because I want to know exactly. There's one headline here that's hilarious. It's where is Sting? I'd like to know that. That was your big money grab and you haven't done anything with him. Seriously, what have they done? I would even beg to sit here and tell you that they could actually had a money event if they actually milk some sort of storyline with, hey, here's this old guy and he's facing a guy like MJF perhaps, and this is the one go around. Sting actually goes and competes, and he's got Darby. Darby gets taken out. He's going to do something as far as recover the wounds of Darby and getting this revenge on whoever. That's fine. You could do that. You have a heel, you have a baby face. It's almost like what it could have been with Edge and Roman Reigns a couple of years ago, but instead Daniel Bryan had to stick his face in again. This is not anything against Daniel Bryan either. I think Daniel Bryan is one of the best wrestlers ever I've ever seen live, period. Okay. But when it comes right down to it, him inserting himself in that match a couple of years ago at WrestleMania with Edge and him killed a great storyline. Now it could also have been something different if we don't have this 5 match drama that Danielson has to actually go about and start beating other people to earn a shot. This has been done over and over again. It's just silly, disgusting, lazy booking. Nothing makes sense here. This company just doesn't make me want to watch it anymore. I tuned on AW Dynamite. They had a battle royal to enter another tag team in to the 4-way. How's that for storyline? And here's a key part in that. Okay. They did this twice for the same fucking match. All right. Here's one other key caveat to this. You ready? All right. Here it goes. Where are the ranking systems? They're gone because they knew it right away that they couldn't do anything with rankings because they were stupid, they sucked, and they figured, oh, let's just put dark matches in there as far as rankings goes. So when somebody comes out on Rampage every 4 weeks, they'll say, oh, they had about 3 matches since their last time at Rampage and they went 2-1. Who gives a fuck? Nobody sees it. Anyway, here's the card. I'm just going to go through this. This is from a couple hours ago. So, yes, Danielson and MJF. It's great. I understand that this is going to be an Iron Man match. That's fantastic. But I just, it's been done to death. And the promos are just getting really weird from MJF. All right. Whether your girl wants to fuck you, whether you killed somebody in a car crash, I don't know what's going on, but you really are desperate for attention at that point. I guess somebody could say the same about me. The Guns are going to defend their championship that they newly won a couple of weeks ago against the Acclaim, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal, and now Dan Hassan and Orange Cassidy. Why is Cassidy in there? He's god awful. Christian Cage versus Jack Perry. build up from a couple of months ago, but okay. All right. Here's the other one too. Jamie Hayter versus Soraya versus Ruby Soho. This is called buyer's remorse. And let's just throw them all together. Ruby Soho, buyer's remorse. Then you also have Soraya, another set of buyer's remorse. What has she done? Cringe-worthy takes, cringe-worthy promos, and they're lumping Tony Storm with her, which is not needed. All right. Samoa Joe versus Wardlow. Boy, did they miss the boat on that one. All right. And both of them. Samoa Joe was just fantastic. Doesn't need to be in an angle like this. He could kill people, but then you have a guy like Wardlow in there that they just took the ball into this. My mic even disagrees. Sorry, bud. All right. Hangman Adam Page versus John Moxley. I want this to end. Moxley is terrible. Adam Page is so cringe too, with this whole Dark Order thing that he even disowned them a couple years ago and they still latches on and nothing makes sense. I don't get what I'm watching sometimes. What makes you sit there and go, oh, here's another bloody match, a Texas death match from a guy from Virginia and some bum in Ohio? Fantastic. What makes somebody want to watch this? And then, oh, I forgot Chris Jericho versus Ricky Starks. All right. Jericho is the true MVP of this company. The guy puts out there and he does create content, okay, and tours and does everything he could. I'm not going to crap all over him. I love Jericho dearly, but it's getting to the point now where it's just like, here's another guy that you're actually floating. And I'm not going to say burying, but he really, he grabs somebody by the horns and say, I'm going to use you to be in this stagnant storyline. Liz Picard is a joke. Adam Page is a joke. John Moxley is a joke. Nobody wants to watch them anymore. I'm sorry. I'm ending this, but yeah, love you guys. Bye.